Well, condolences to the Fritz family.
Yeah, certainly one of the stalwarts of Northern Transvaal and Blue Bull rugby, and for many of us who spent some time in Pretoria, he was one of the men in the ranks upstairs that we certainly looked up to, admired, and who treated all the youngsters here as almost as his own children. A superman.
Former Cheetahs coach, now Pine Pienaar with the Blue Bulls. Naka Jotsky, head coach of the Free State Cheetahs. Been around the block, he won a Currie Cup here in 2006. And it'll be the home side, the Blue Bulls, who'll kick off this game. They'll be playing from right to left. Young Henry Pollard to get the game on the go. Rian Smith on the right wing for Free State Cheetahs. It's game on. Pollard has gone deep. Taken on by Van der Walt. Looking to exit the 22. Commit a few of the Blue Bulls forwards.
Last feet, Blue.
Pretorius to Elgar Watts on the left boot. And easy as that. Free State Cheetahs, yeah.
It's a decent kick, isn't it? He got some good hang time, got some good distance. The angle was good. The teams talk about starting well, about escaping from their 22. It was a perfect exit strategy.
First lineup, first set piece for the home side, the Blue Bulls. It's Bonambi looking for Hutting. But that time around, it's Engelbrecht who wins it back. Now the constructor driving more good body position. Similar start to last weekend. Liebenberg in control at the back. Still going. And that's what they're searching for, to milk the penalty. Ball is held up, and a comeback for a penalty. Surely they'll take a kick at post.
Pine Pienaar spoke before the game about playing well for 80 minutes. That is a very good start indeed. It was a good line out. It was well structured at the maul. The leg drive was strong. And he's a man who's looking pretty calm now. He'll be very pleased with the opening little stanza from his team. That's the man who gave the penalty away, Ludovic de Jager, the baby-faced Ludovic de Jager, but certainly a player who's put his hand up in recent weeks. Coming around the side, the call from Stuart Berry. And an early chance for some points, but a really good start for the Blue Bulls.
Warren, it looks very still from up here. What does it feel like on the pitch side?
Well, I tell you, the crowd got very excited, very animated. As soon as that drive started to go, they realized the significance of the Bulls starting to exert the influence on this game early on. They need this confidence booster now from Andre Pollard.
Strike is good, distance is good, direction right up there. Blue Bulls in the lead by 3.
Jen, there's a big cheer from the crowd. They are willing their team on. They realise that this team is languishing at the bottom of the basement of the EBSA Currie Cup. They want them to win. They want the victory. This guy an important addition as well, Jacques Engelbrecht for the Bulls.
Rian Smith with the restart, opting for the right-hand corner. Grant Hutting, good fielding skills, but nobody making the stop. Liebenberg finally slows them down. Now Ruan Sneeman lost the safety of the 22, the Blue Bulls. Taken back. Now Van der Walt, the second touch of the afternoon. Plenty of options on the left-hand side. They're going to go that way. Danella, little short pass to Everson. Good defense from Sampima Street. Van der Walt once again looking for the offload in the tackle. Labuschagne at scrum off. It's de Jager, big and strong, over 2 meters tall. As Ludovic de Jager. Now it's scrappy by the visitors. Need to regroup. Yakani spinning out of the first tackle. Is that turned over? Yes, it is. Looks good.
White, release White.
Good work there from the loose head prop, myself, Van der Merwe. Sneeman finally digs it out, opting for the box kick. A tester for Watson Rule. Nobody claiming it. Paul Willemse picks it up for the Blue Bulls inside. The 22 on the front foot. Gets the offload to Akona Ndungane. Good clean ball for the Blue Bulls. Change of direction. Pollard. Numbers are plenty on the outside. There's Spectacle pass on the outside. Bounces out into touch. managed to save it back. It's Jacques Engelbrecht. Snyman, little short pass. Back to the forward, setting a target. Shooting out is good. Mustreet. Pollard. Venter. Lost forward by Grant Hutting. Good defense by the Free State Cheetahs. Oh, wasted opportunity, I must say, by the Blue Bulls. They were in there.
I thought the decision initially from Snyman to kick the up and under the box kick was probably not a good one. Having said that, the Cheetahs defense had realigned somewhat. The kick was allowed to bounce, and from there it was a one-way steaming forward traffic from the men in blue. The error came finally as the Cheetahs defense realigned, but certainly a spurned opportunity.
Gee, they really pounced. I tell you, the Cheetahs got a bit of a problem. Trevor Nyakani stayed down for a long period in that play. He's now running back rather gingerly to the scrum, but he looks like he's battling in some sort of discomfort.
Well, not the tallest fellow around, 1.78, but certainly one of the stockier and stronger. That man was quite tall for a loose head prop.
Line straight from the start, please.
And in particular, he was physical and strong and mobile.
Os Durant, scrumming coach of the Free State Cheetahs.
Right, show your shoulders.
So Trevor Nyakani is back in the scrum there. It'll be interesting to see how he stands up to that Blue Bulls front
We're
row.
going too far away, please. I'd like you closer. So ear to ear. Okay, we're about 5-6 centimeters off.
It's the first scrum. Referee Stuart Barrett, you wanting to make sure that everybody understands how
That's good. Keep that distance now and set up.
the ref the scrum.
It's an interesting tussle here, Owen. Up in the front row, in the number 1 jersey for the Bulls, you've got Marcel van der Merwe. Last year, he was playing for the Free State Cheetahs.
Crouch!
He's up against Rosoda Clerk. In the Cheetahs jersey, he was playing for the Bulls last year.
Sit!
Ooh. Straight down he went.
Elbow down, bind straight down.
Marcel van der Merwe, the man who was penalised. It's always a game within a game in the front row, isn't it? It's tough and it's about bullying tactics half the time as the clearance is a good one. I must say I'm enjoying the new interpretation of the scrum laws, the new design of the scrum laws. Does ensure that there's no real advantage on the hit and that the best scrummager will reap the rewards.
I'm right there with you, Joel, and we saw today in the test match between Australia and South Africa how strong South Africa were at scrum time.
Stolen at the back by Jacques Engelbrecht, back for the Blue Bulls. Snyman looking for Jacques Engelbrecht. Quality ball carrier for the Blue Bulls. Box kick once again outside the 22, well weighted. Danila can't reach, can't get there.
Going past the ball obstruction.
Well, I'm not sure I agree with the kick there again. Blue Bulls had the ball on the halfway line and chose to kick it away, and granted the kick bounced, but there was interference. Just early on, I can't help thinking you got to just try and test that Cheetahs defense, find some space, look after the ball, go through the phases. And if that's not working, then maybe try and kick for possession. But kicking it away early, sometimes an easy, cheap option. Here's the little bunt from Pollard. Danilo knocked out the way.
Short line out for the Free State Cheetahs. Zodovek Diacha, the young 20-year-old, calling on the line out, but as Labaskachny wins it back. Grant Smith, the first receiver, finds space into the 22. Smith gets you offload. Oh, Sarah Pretorius can't hang on. Fred Kirsten tidies it up for the Blue Bulls. Jono Ross. Snyman to Pollard. Safely into touch by the fly half. And Jürgen Visser, good chase upfield.
Great kick from Pollard, super kick. But what about the break from Rian Smith? What about the opportunity to get 5 or 7 points on the board for the Cheetahs? Why did the offload not go to hand? Did Pretorius just drop it, or was the timing not good enough?
Gee, it was a golden opportunity for the Cheetahs. 4-man lineup right in front of me. This man here giving the calls.
Another one off the top. Pretorius, Rian Smith at first receiver. What a take from Philip van der Walt. A pick up and drive from the captain, Boon Prinsloo. Quality drive on the front foot. Diacha. Free State Cheetahs keeping it close. Liebenberg. Duan Prinsloo once again involved. In prime position. Blue Bulls solid on defense, holding up their line. Now Pretorius to Watts. Out wide to Danila. Watts again. Unforced errors creeping into the Free State Cheetahs game. Composure is required as Lapis Lavaskafni has a go, but straight into traffic.
Balls available.
The slow to clack, quality presentation. Watts. Now Everstar, soft hand. Sadi, pickup is good. The try is brilliant.
That is sublime. Absolutely brilliant. Stuart Berry will go upstairs and maybe check for a forward pass. The Cheetahs fans are celebrating.
No issue with grounding. Please check the last pass for me, that it's not forward off the hand. I'll check it for you. Thank you.
Well, simple hands. Just sublime. The little tap on, the quick hands, the speed of execution from this Cheetahs backline. I know some coaches don't like the terminology and some do, earning the right to go wide. That seems fine to me. And that is more than likely fine. Oh, it's a great take.
That's all about the hand direction from Sadi, and it looks good.
This is just a brilliant pickup from Rian Smith. Look at that, one-handed. He's got his fingertips under it somehow. Reels it in. The grounding was good according to Stuart Berry. And our TMO is going to have to make this decision. Is Willie Foss, a man who's new to the TMO game. He's been in refereeing for over 20 years. At one point, chairman of the Golden Lions Referee Society. He's got the I suppose, the honour of making this call, but this is just sublime handling skills.
Well, it just doesn't get any easier for the TMOs, but great skills by the visitors.
It's the touch, it's the feel from both players, from Sadi and from Rian Smith. So good.
It's the awareness, Bryce, that Johan Sadi showed, realising you would never have time for a catch and pass. Flicked it on with one hand and may well have given his team a try, and has done so. Super stuff from the Cheetahs.
Well, the try stands there courtesy of Rian Smith, his 7th Currie Cup try, but first one of the afternoon for the Free State Cheetahs.
Could well have been the second, an opportunity spurned a couple moments before. Look at this, Watts read it well. The hands were good from the Robert Everson, and then that little sublime tap on.
And don't forget, Rian Smith was the man that was involved that broke that line with the almost score a few minutes ago. Now he gets the opportunity to get the score.
The run up against the touchline. Rian Smith looking to add on the extra 2 points. Brilliant strike. Can't fade it in, so straight across the upright. 5 points to 3. Visitors in the lead, Free State Cheetahs.
Gee, I tell you, these are ominous signs for the Blue Bulls. I know this, we've spoken about how brilliant this is out wide. What worried me as far as the Blue Bulls were concerned was the easy meters that the Cheetahs managed to get around the rucks and fringes. They tested the pillar defense of the Bulls, they found it wanting, they got the go forward, and that's why the try resulted.
Van der Walt once again setting up a good target. And quite very clinical on the Free State Cheetahs with their kickoffs. In the pocket, Elga Watts. Another good clearance, plenty of height, plenty distance on that.
Plenty of hang time, which means there's no chance of a quick throw in from the opposition. Good clearance. Just coming back to Warren Brosnan's point about the pick and goes around the fringes. The timing of the Cheetahs' attack was just superb. They picked and go, they went around the fringes till eventually there was space out wide and they used the hands. A game of opportunities already. The Blue Bulls have had a great opportunity. The Cheetahs have had 2 great opportunities, and out of the 3, only 1 taken.
Bonami struggling to hear the call, but he's got to feed the line out. With a third option, jumper, Engelbrecht to the back, and Grant Hutching goes up, wins it back. Bennett defense on the drive by the Free State Cheetahs. Liebenberg had no choice but to go back open side. And an unforced error, forward pass from the Blue Bulls. Credit to the Free State defense, they're just really not giving much forward momentum for the Blue Bulls to play from.
Victor Macfield will be a little disappointed in that. He has a big say in the attack play of this Blue Bulls team, and a simple little forward pass, not what you expect from a player as talented and as who has as bright a future as Andre Pollard has.
Longer from here off the half.
Free stick.
Wait for locks, please.
Cheetahs look very keen to run. Raymond will come off the left wing, standing right behind the scrum.
Well, it's the game plan, isn't it? The way the Cheetahs use the wingers. It was Ryan Smith on the near side from the line out who made the carry earlier. This time it could well be Raymond Rule. A bit messy out the scrum though.
Good pressure from the Blue Bulls.
He's missed the contest.
Pretorius to Watzel. Dab over the top. Robert Everson chasing hard. And it's front of who does the cleaning up my street. Wiggles his way out of a couple of tackles, but maybe not enough. John Ross puts his head down. Another box kick from Snyman. No pressure on Philip van der Walt with options left and right. Decides to back his pace. Pretorius. Elgar Watts deep in the pocket, spotted an opening. But all covered by John Ross. Jürgen Visser returns the favour, but he's outside his 22.
It's a little bit of aimless kicking from both teams at the moment. It was another up and under from Ruan Snyman. Came the kick into the down the middle into the hands of Jürgen Visser, and then a poor kick from Visser himself. He's been in pretty good touch so far this season. He's impressed wearing that number 15 shirt for the Blue Bulls. The end result though, the Cheetahs back on the attack.
5-man line out. Diacha goes up, manages to tap it back. Now, Duan Prishnah finds an opening. The offload is good. Cyril Pretorius!
I'm going to check.
So the big question here, and Stuart Berry's going to ask it, was the ball knocked out of Duan Prinslu's hands? Or did he lose it forward in the tackle? It was a super tackle. I think it may well have been myself and the man who made the tackle.
Or knocked back from Blue in the tackle, please.
So there we have it. Knocked back or lost in the tackle. It's a very interesting interpretation here from Stuart Berry. Very interesting decision that's going to have to be made. Oh, just a superb run from Duan Prinsloo. Well, that's knocked out of his hand, but it's also lost forward in the tackle.
Yeah. Good defense from Paul Willemse.
Yeah, it's very intelligent play by Willemse to go in for the arm and dislodge the ball.
So it's a real tough call, isn't it? His hand certainly touched the ball, but he's dislodged it and it's been lost forward.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, lost forward is the call. I think that's the right call.
Yeah, very fair call. Good defense from the lock forward, Paul Willemse.
Yeah, Joel, you speak about a few of the worrying signs for the Bulls. You get the feeling they've lost it. They're just lacking that finesse with the play of the Bulls they had. They went with a skip pass. The tail of the line-out defence has been exposed twice in the last 5-10 minutes, and they've got to try short up. The little things are just undoing it at the moment for the Bulls.
Bind.
Still a little bit slow in defence, I think. That's probably the key. Duan Prinsloo, he's got to turn a gas, but he went through that gap far too quickly. A couple of minutes ago, it was Ryan Smith who went through a very similar bit of space. Maybe there's Blue Bulls loose forwards at the back. We'll have to just spread a little and watch that space a bit better.
I need you to make sure that you're straight and going forward at no stage coming back.
Interesting enough, once again, it's scrum time. Marcel van der Merwe. His previous scrum got penalised for a penalty when the Blue Bulls had a feed. This time around they go straight down. And the pre-bind is supposed to eliminate the scrums going down.
How hard is it, Owen, as a former front ranker, to just go down like that and not let go, not lose the bind? Because it must be very difficult.
Yeah, they're both extended. You can see also they're hinging. And this time around he gets the benefit of the dart, Marcel van der Merwe. But interesting enough there, it's Trevor Nyakan who gets penalised by Stuart Berry.
That's a pretty average kick from Andre Pollard.
It's been a bit of a nervy start for Andre Pollard.
Nothing to do with the bind. After fold, hinging and angling down.
So they've both gone down, and this is where I always get a little confused as someone who's not played in the front row, thank heavens. But how can you not lose your bind when there's hinging and they both go down like that? It must be impossible.
Hutting wins it back. John Ross gets his opposite number. Better run from the skipper. Snyman, another box kick. Dungane wins it back for the Blue Bulls. Good defense. Hercule Liebenberg. Snyman. Pollard. Front of fentanyl depth through chasing on Jürgen Visser. Visser wins it back. Needs to let it go. He does too. Snyman. Sampi Maastricht on the outside. Snyman saw it opening. Maastricht. Jono Ross. Need more creativity and aggression. The Blue Bulls at that breakdown point. They're playing deep now. Looking for some magic. Grant Hatting provides that front foot ball, more pick up and drive. It's myself and Amave. Quality ball for Snyman. Fronts are faint down the trams. Stolen. Good turnover. Trevor Nyangani comes away with it.
Stay.
Cyril Pretorius to clearance.
Never onside, number 10 blue.
Never onside with the Blue Bulls players. And Andre Pollard being highlighted by the ref.
Cyril Pretorius, we're so used to seeing him having a massive influence on attack. Look at this. He's the man who somehow has ripped that ball out.
Watch the little dummy that comes from Trevor Nyangani here.
Yeah, this is just brilliant. Good tackle from Pollard. Never got back onside though.
I tell you, positive play there for the Bulls. Jono Ross took the ball up strongly. A corner and Ngani took it very well out the air. Then you had Jurgen Visser, who fought for that ball on the ground. Much better from him.
And a clever little grubber through. There was no one at home at the back there. Any Danilo, I'm not sure where he was. The grubber, a different option and a very good one.
Free State looking to exit their own half. As Braun Prinsloo will take it up in the centre field. Went straight down, good defence.
Last feet.
Pretorius. A tester now for Ndungane. Now once again, he wins the aerial battle on Ndungane.
He's been great in the air, hasn't he? He's chased hard when
Immediately down.
Ruan Snyman has kicked it. He's got back there, he's won his own contest really. It was a pretty decent up and under from Cyril Pretorius. Ndungane had to catch it under a fair bit of duress. Did so well. Well, big game later on, top of the table clash. It's Western Province that'll be hosting the Sharks down at Newlands in Cape Town. Kick-off just after 7 p.m. this evening. What a game that promises to be.
It is a halfway mark of the Absa Currie Cup, so crucial that the home side Blue Bulls get a victory today to have a chance to make the playoffs.
Bind.
The Free State Cheetahs, a good victory for them here. Almost guarantees them in the playoffs. Good contest.
Too messy. Reset it.
Yeah, brilliant from both sides, not giving in an inch. With that pressure, both front rows going up.
Too messy was the call from Stuart Berry. It was messy, and the scrum all afternoon has been a little bit messy. Blue Bulls certainly getting a slight advantage there and driving their opponents back somewhat.
Gentlemen, we spoke about steady after the fold, please. Crouch. Bind. Sit. Steady. Yes.
Steady platform, but the second shove coming through from the Free State Cheetahs under pressure. It's Jono Ross.
Slowing ball down.
He's done well, Jono Ross. He did very well indeed. It was a messy scrum. His forwards are on the back foot. Tidied up well.
Joel, it's very, very difficult for a number 8 in that position when you were retreating to try and secure the ball, and Jono Ross did very, very well there. He showed his experience in the number 8 position.
Especially when you've got a little Jack Russell like Cyril Pretorius nipping away at your heels and putting his arms through your legs trying to steal the ball.
That's a perfect description of this little man here. Cyril Pretorius, he's nippy, he's at your heels, he's an opportunist, he's lightning quick.
Still not better. Still not good.
Full line out for the Blue Bulls in that area, in that position of the field where they set up the driving ball, see if they can get the 3 points penalty. First things first, got to get clean ball. Engelbrecht brought it down. There's the driving ball. They'll keep it close.
Same channel.
Good regrouping by the Free Staters. Not infringing as yet.
Still going. That's fine.
Good defense as Snyman goes himself. Gets a pass, but they've knocked it on. Another enforced error by the Blue Bulls. Pretorius, Elgar Watts, numbers are plenty on the outside, but he's kicked it away. Jurgen Visser.
All out.
Sends it upfield. Maastricht chases hard. Elgar Watts losing his footing, pressure on him.
Pressure. Let's go, yeah.
Go back for the knock-on.
Helga Watts made a pretty decent little stop and go there and then just lost his footing, couldn't get away. He kicked it away a moment before, and I think what happened is he looked up, saw the space as he prepared to kick. The Bulls back couple got back very quickly and defended the kick very well indeed. But another mistake for the Blue Bulls, costing them dearly. This was the maul.
Joel, if you just look here, you can see the Bulls are trying to impose their kind of style, their kind of rugby. They're getting the drive going. They're going to break from here. They're going to use their little scrum off, try and bring their winger. We've seen time and again the Bulls doing this kind of thing, but they're just unable to get it to work because he got the space. The delivery of the ball just wasn't there for Rowan Snyman.
But Brozzy, there was no go forward. There was no space created to run into because the maul never had any go forward, and maybe as a result of not a complete collective effort.
That was a brilliant scrum from myself and
Good steal, good steal.
A good recovery from the Free State Cheetahs. Snyman, Pollard beats one and the second. Quick ball for Ron Snyman.
Right, you've lost it now.
Now Bonami. Good stop by Risto de Klerk or Tabo Mohaje. Grant Hattek looking for an opening.
They are, no knock.
50-50, costing this young Blue Bulls team. Sampi Maastricht gets sandwiched right in the mix of things there. Liebenberg. It's aggressive and determination. Not too much creativity at the moment by the Blue Bulls. Options left and right. Snyman, not enough numbers on the outside. Got to come back inside. It's front of Venter. Inside the 22 now. Willemse setting up a pod. Well, speed hump from over Yakani. Show and go. It's Pollard. Good quick ball required, and they get Sampi Maastricht, leaves it behind. They created the opportunities but just can't finish. Danila with the clearance.
There's no one at home.
Jürgen Visser. Well, it's a ball that's going to win the race into touch.
So just Grant Hatting there, who tried to carry it up and lost it in the tackle. A moment before that, he'd taken a big crunching tackle. Came out a little bit dazed and really not looking in great shape. He was courageous enough to go for the ball and try and carry it again, but made the little error. The Blue Bulls, well, this is Bulls rugby. Hard, fast, physical. There's the mistake from Hatting. Maybe not expecting. I think he may well have been a little bit blindsided too by the fact that Maastricht probably blocked his view unintentionally.
Bonami. 5-man line out. Hatting wins it back for the home side. And there it is again. The driving more. Ball right at the end. Need that momentum to keep going. John Ross joins in. Gotta go back in field.
No effect at all.
Haven't got the advantages yet.
One stop.
Expect a kick here from Ron Snyman. No, he doesn't. Swings it on. Frenta. Good step. Still going. Holds on. Doesn't force a 50-50 pass. Dungani. Numbers on the outside and space for the Blue Bulls. John Ross puts his shoulder down. And they've knocked it on.
Oh, that ball needed to go wide. The Cheetahs only had one more defender. There were 2 or 3 men in blue out there. John Ross looked up, carried it strongly, but I think when he looks at the video on Monday, he'll be thinking he should have passed it. Pollard had a beautiful little sniping break a couple of minutes ago, carrying the ball to the line nicely. This is where it should have gone wide. He realised it. Look at that, big numbers on the outside with the pace at Maastricht. He would have been screaming for it.
Must be frustrating for the coaching staff. They're creating the play, Joel. They're getting it. The final pass is just not sticking.
And the game is starting to come together. We know how the Blue Bulls play. They use the big, powerfully built number 12s, whether it's Francois Venter, whether it's Jan Serfontein, whether it was Feinand Olivier. It's a power game. They bring the loose forwards into the game. John Ross carried it up strongly there. I'm surprised Jacques Engelbrecht hasn't made more carries. He's a guy, you said it earlier, and he carries the ball superbly well. Not had the opportunity so far. But the Blue Bulls game is about a big 12 carrying it forward, and then big ball carriers starting to build up the momentum, build it up, and try and capitalise and score tries from there. They're starting to get that game going. Just the mistakes killing them at the moment.
9. Let's keep it good.
Free State looking for an exit plan.
Bind.
Scrum has been under pressure at times previously.
Steady.
Self-Fundamerva just
I'm not happy with the bind here at all. Totally
So
out
the
and
scrum
down. Get
definitely
your
a little
bind
bit
better.
messy this afternoon. Both teams struggling to adjust against each other.
We're not ready with the bind yet.
Just looking at some of the stats here, Free State Cheetahs have been asked to make 33 tackles. They've made 27 and missed 6, which is really the sign of how the Blue Bulls have just got back into this game and how well they're carrying the ball at the moment as we see the messy bind again.
What I'm asking for, I don't want to see his shirt all the way out, Jack.
It's very difficult if the opposite
I want it
prop
long,
hasn't
I want
got
it
his
over.
jersey tucked into his shorts and it breaks free, as is the case there.
So how long before we see little handles on the shirts to bind on?
I think we're 10 years too late. We've got the technology, some wonderful gear that is really made for performances. That's got to come into play. Now, Blue Bulls on the front foot. Front of Fentes had a good opening. Same side they go. Schneemann. Flat ball. Just Jürgen Schauer is finding a bit of space. Jürgen Visser. Great dummy now. They need to get that ball out wide.
All backwards.
And that's the visitors that win the collision.
Play the ball.
Another soft turnover by the Blue Bulls.
It's another good run from Jürgen Visser. Got a hint of that little gap, showed the ball on the outside. He had Ndingani there, and boy, he was through quickly, wasn't he?
Gee, I tell you, it's
Marks on the 5.
I'm getting the sense here. I'm watching from the sideline. You're getting this bull side, and they're getting themselves more and more into the game. It's like water coming to the boil. They're simmering, and then someone just turns the power off, and it doesn't boil. They are doing so much right, and then just undoing it at the very last minute.
I'll tell you the downside of that, Bros, is that at some point, if they don't capitalise, if they don't score, the Cheetahs will turn one over, go back down the other side and punish them.
I mean, he's done so well there. He's taken the gap. He's done it all right, and then they just can't finish it off.
Off the top for Charles Pretorius. Elgo Watts looking for a space. Will chip over the top. It's Ndungani again who wins it back. Been good under the high ball this afternoon. Pollard. Liebenberg. It's good work from the flanker. Now John Ross. Slow ball. Pollard, not too many options for him. Oh, he's overcooked it as well. Another unforced error.
Someone's turned that boiling kettle off again.
Eskom, where are you?
Well, they're on strike, we know that.
No, quick now.
So look at that there, the tackle stats. Missed 9, made 32. Nakadrotsky will be bitterly disappointed in those defensive stats. The Blue Bulls, on the other hand, only 2 out of 22. They've missed pretty decent
Straight
stats.
on that side, the last few scrums. You're happy with the
It's been hard, it's been fast, it's been physical, and no doubt there's a bit of wear and tear.
It looks like a Ludovine Diarra for Free State receiving some attention.
Looks like a little bit of a rib injury or a rib cartilage injury.
2 things I want you to
And
concentrate.
that's not a pretty sign compared to the girls before.
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, here we go. Ran out of the air. Well, spring is in the air here in the Highveld. There's had some great weather leading up to this great Absa Currie Cup season.
You know, when you look at those
Good to
missed
go.
tackle stats with the Free State Cheetahs, they'd be very dirty about that, but they've scrambled very well.
Mahajak brings it down. Vaughan Prinsloo. Trevor Nyakane, first receiver. He runs into a wall, strong on his feet though. Cyril Pretorius. Hercule Liebenberg. Another charge by the front ranker. Quick ball for Cyril Pretorius. Diarra, he's tall, over 2 meters, so difficult to bring down. Amazing story. A year ago, he was playing for Leopards under 21s in the Currie Cup. Mahajak.
Ball's available.
Now Cyril Pretorius. Liebenberg. His opposite Naban Bonami made a good stop. Ball's available for Free State. Elgo Watts. Riyad Smith over the top to Raymond Rule. Rule couldn't get the pass inside.
Oh, it's good play there, isn't it? Very good play indeed. Good build-up, some good carries. I've got a feeling that first play where the ball went to Trevor Nyakane, I've got a feeling it wasn't meant for him. Look at this, the little ball over the top again, and Raymond Rule tries desperately to keep it in. It's knocked out by a thumping tackle from Jacques Engelbrecht. Might well be a Cheetahs throw-in, it is.
Can the Cheetahs capitalise in this prime position they find themselves?
He's been good, hasn't he, Mojo?
Absolutely. A flanker through and through, gets an opportunity at lock forward.
Happy there's no knock on Morris.
Raymond Rule tidies it up for the Free Staters. Diacha takes two to stop him, and he's driven back. Torres to Yakani, who knocks it on. Liebenberg swings it on, Pollard. Jürgen Fesser, pass over the top, and it's forward.
Oh, that ball just needed to go to Fesser. He was in the space screaming for the ball. And over the top it went. Waylon Murray it was, I think, he tried to make the offload. I think Saul Pretorius just took a step or two there as he tried to make the pass. It meant that Trevor Nyankani got almost man and ball at the same time. While it was Fesser who threw it over the top. In fact, over the top was the right ball. It was just a marginally forward. See the disappointment on the coaching staff's faces. What it does do, the error means that the Cheetahs have a wonderful attacking opportunity here.
But they've still got to get the scrum right between myself and Merva and restore attack.
Rian Smith has moved into second receiver outside Edgar Watts.
And steady!
Steady enough, ball in. Good second shot by the Blue Bulls.
Massive second
Turnover,
shot.
great scrum.
Those are the little moments in games that change things around. That's where the kettle, to quote Warren's analogy again, the kettle gets turned back on, the tails are up. It's those little moments that inspire all 15 players to go out and do something special.
Well, the generator room got working, didn't it? Right in the centre there. Myself and Amadva working very hard, as are the locks behind him. Bongi and Bonombi loved it as well. That man there got scrummed out of his boots.
Yeah, he didn't like it much, did he?
Oh, the large boots now.
Kilograms a man played for the Packer Varsity Cup. That's where he was spotted.
Some people could use those as jet skis.
Only 20 years old is Ludovic Diacha. His first season of Currie Cup. Strong in the Super Rugby. Earlier on for the Free State Cheetahs. We'll wait for him. But this Blue Bull side, look, you look at the clock once again, Joel. In the past 4 weeks, they've been good at this time, and they've kept up their discipline. Can they hold on throughout the whole game?
Well, it's hard to believe that 33 minutes are gone. It's a very low-scoring game so far. Full of action, though. A couple of mistakes to add to that.
Bonami looking for Engelbrecht or Grant Hutting. Once again, good defense. They've got to use this ball. They're going back. Free State Cheetahs. Now they generate to go forward. Much better by the Blue Bulls. Over the halfway line. Vian Liebenberg has got the ball right at the back. Once again, we haven't seen them deliver the ball to the backs on the front foot. The Blue Bulls. Ndungani, pretty lateral. As Elgar Watts made a good stop. Snyman folding around as Jonah Ross. Good defense from Diacha. Pollard. Very lateral by the Blue Bulls. Fred Kirsten looking to straighten things up. Ball just not quick enough. Good set in defense are the Free State Cheetahs. Now Bonami.
Great explosion of pace.
Fesser looking for work and he's given it away. Another soft turnover. Danella from Diacha out wide to Raymond Rule. Raymond Rule is a mismatch. Raymond Rule keeps it going. He's over the halfway line. He's got Everson on the outside. He finds Robert Everson. He's held up short. Sampi Maastricht. Superb tackle by Sampi Maastricht. Try saving tackle.
Oh, just brilliant rugby. The counter-attack firstly after the ball was stolen. The fact that the Cheetahs had the presence of mind to move it wide immediately. The timing of the pass from Raymond Rule. The run by Everson. I thought he could have maybe pinned his ears down and had a go. Seemed to just maybe hesitate that moment, allow the defence to get across there. And then that scrambling defence from this Blue Bulls team that dominated the last 20 minutes or so. And all of a sudden we're found to be hanging on.
The character by the home side. This looked good. Looked like all money. The skills was good once again, Joel.
Oh, look at the eyes. The eyes tell a story. So aware. The timing of the pass. So he may well not have made it in at the corner. Got awfully close though.
It just shows how lethal this team can be on the counter-attack, the Cheetahs.
Raymond Rule, just fantastic to watch when he's in full flight. The eyes big, so aware.
Line out is good. Paul Willemse. He's looked for a target and he finds it. Sneeman, another box kick. Tester for Henny Danella. This time around, he wins it in the air. Advantage now, ball with the Free State Cheetahs. South Pretorius. One Sadi, Liebenberg. Good power in his legs, Heki Liebenberg. Head down, goes Tuan Prince, not held in the tackle. Blue Bulls have to regroup in defence. Not a great pass from South Pretorius. Who's claiming it? It's Rian Smith. Bit of a juggle. Free State still got possession. They're going to go to the right-hand side, not too many numbers. Liebenberg, good target. Got to change direction. Looking for work, it's restored to Clark. Pretorius. Labuschagne on his feet. The turnover is good. Bonani wins it. Wins it back for the Blue Bulls.
Bonani and Liebenberg have both impressed this afternoon, haven't they? Strong in defence, they've carried the ball up well. It looks like we're going to see a change here with David Woodman coming on just before half-time. It's Brian Hutting that'll make way. Pretty sure that's as a result of the knock he took earlier.
He has had a strong season with the Blue Bulls.
He has. It could possibly be for concussion, Grant Hutting. He's going to run straight into the shed and get checked out by the doctor.
Yeah, they're putting ice on his neck. He's not comfortable. We'll definitely need him in the second half. The experience of Grant Hutting being a leader in this young Blue Bull side. But what an opportunity for David Bullbring. Start clocking some game time at the Blue Bulls. Willemse at the front. Jan Liebenberg immediately goes to the back. Sneeman, Sampi Maastricht. Good burst of pace from Maastricht. Sneeman, Pollard. Show and go, takes his opposite number on. Oh, very disappointing. There's so much energy, so much positivity when they play the Blue Bulls, but not within the laws of the game.
Side entry was the call. It was well carried up again by Andre Pollard. It's a bit of a rush defence from the Cheetahs on the outside, forcing the Blue Bulls into that inside channel. It means that Elgar Watts has got to make quite a few tackles, which probably suits the likes of Robert Eberson. Watts makes the tackle, Eberson's in there to try and steal it. Side entry was the call from Stuart Berry.
Less than 2 minutes left in the half. Only 2 points separate the two sides. Cyril Pretorius to Rian Smith. Try scorer.
Jacques Engelbrecht read it well this time.
They're going to keep it close. Lapis Labuschagne. Couldn't get much yardage from that. Philip van der Walt. Change of direction. And Blue Bulls defense are ready for him. John Ross. He's won it back. Jürgen Visser. Nobody at the back for the Free State Cheetahs. Dugane chasing hard. Lots of work here for Henny Danella inside the 22. Dugane did exceptionally well. Now Raymond Rule. Raymond Rule has got out support to the outside. Van der Walt. Oh, Sampi Maastricht.
Timely intervention.
Quick tap. Cyril Pretorius swings it on. Mohaja striding his way through tackles. Elgar Watts looking for support. Diarra at first receiver. Need quick ball, Free State Cheetahs. Pick up and drop from the captain. Tuan Prinsloo. Inside the Blue Bulls are. Show and go, Cyril Pretorius. Gets support to Labuschagne. Loses his scrap cap. Looked like a ball there for a second. Inside the 22 and a poor pass.
Philip van der Walt to the bad pass there, but Once again, that little Jack Russell, Cyril Pretorius with the tap and go, speeding up play, finding some space. And the Cheetahs looking very dangerous indeed. Look at that, the little show and go, then came the little pop pass. And from there, I think maybe the Cheetahs just didn't have enough numbers to keep playing the same way, and came the bad pass. They were well marked up by the Blue Bulls defence.
Yeah, they'll take a lot out of that defence, the Blue Bulls. Only conceding the one try earlier on in the game from Rian Smith. They really scrambled, got around the park, put their bodies on the line. Now, searching for the exit plan. David Bullbring wins it back. Runs Snyman. John Russell set a target.
Big defence.
Surely going to hack it out onto the stands and end the first half. Well, it was a good one. Good contest from both sides. Free State Cheetahs had the opportunity, so did the Blue Bulls, but never really converting those chances into points. Well, Warren Brosnia has got an interview for us.
A corner, you've had so many opportunities in that first half.
Yeah, I think we let ourselves down. Same as last week, we get in half to put pressure on them, and then we just lose the ball. So we just have to pick that up in the second half.
Your 50th game, enjoying it?
Yeah, so far so good. Hopefully we can pull off with a win as well.
Well, good luck for that second corner.
Thank you very much, Ross.
Only the one try as we confirm half-time score here. 5 points to 3. The Blue Bulls are down.
I think, obviously when we have the ball to keep it, we've been making so many mistakes. I think in the first half we turned over the ball 12 times, conceded 7 penalties. So, that was the biggest message half time.
You've got to be happy with the line breaks that you're managing to get there.
Yeah, we're creating great opportunities, as you said, great line breaks, but then we're losing the ball in tackle. They rip it from us. We lose it at breakdown time. So, hopefully we can sort that out in the second half.
We're looking forward to the second half.
Thanks, Warren. Okay.
Well, pretty calm as Peter Rousseau, assistant coach of the Blue Bulls. The Black Lions showed some good touches, but it's just not enough. They need a win to really advance and have a shot into the playoff, the home side, the Blue Bulls. Only the one win so far this season. They'll be receiving kickoff, Joel.
And if they are to win this, they've got to be more clinical. Peter Rousseau spoke about the turnovers. We spoke about them in the break. 18 balls they've surrendered. They'll need to look after that ball a little bit better, but most importantly, they'll need to take the opportunities they're creating.
It's a deep restart to the second half from Rian Smith. Taken in by David Bullbring. Ron Snyman in the pocket, choose fly half. Pollard under a bit of pressure, but a satisfactory clearance earlier on in the second half.
We use that term exit strategies. It's a couple of other type of exit strategies. I'm not sure what the term really means. It means getting out of your 22, but normally in an exit strategy you lose possession of the ball. The exit pretty decent, but the Cheetahs will have a good attacking position.
Good line out it is by the visitors. Smith at first receiver, Van der Walt driven back. Good defense, Blue Bulls. Pick up and drive from de Klerk. Rousseau, de Klerk, now Hecky Liebenberg. Adds on another yard. Lapis Lamas Grachni's tackle back into the traffic. Rousseau, de Klerk has another go. Diaga. Trevor Nyagani will have a go.
Real hard yards being made here. Assisting with the little attack around the fringe.
Now probing that blind side. Danila. Trying to Merva made a good stop there, the loose head top. Bob Pressler puts his head down.
Release that blue.
Cyril Pretorius. Trevor Nyagani spins out of the tackle. Pollard tracks him down. Now Pretorius. Delga Watts out wide. Sadi. He's got him A Free State Cheetah just outside the 22. Diaga gets him inside the 22. Quick ball. Saul Pretorius setting up a parted centre field. It's all behind the gate line.
Missed it.
Searching for magic. Some brilliance is required here. Everson's driven back. A brutal force knot working out. Pretorius. Van der Walt. They're inside. The 22, Trevor Nyakane, only knows one route. Straight up. Dawn Pressler hangs on. Searching for some creativity now. Oh, they've lost it.
Holding one blue on his feet.
14 or 15 phases. It was initially a little bit of a burst that maybe 10 or 12 meters made with the pick and goes and one or two of the passes out. The next 7 or 8 phases made no progress at all. Real resolute defense from the Blue Bulls, but maybe in the same breath not enough creativity from the Cheetahs team.
Once again, the Blue Bulls will relieve the fact that they haven't conceded too many points in this game.
9 carries for 15 meters. That is really hard work.
But it also just touches on how closely competitive this game is.
Competitive in every sense of the way the scoreboard is close, but all the stats show something very close indeed.
Ball break. Manages to tap it back. Sets up favorably for John Ross. Ron Smith.
Happy with 8.
Engelbrecht. Quiet in later stages of the first half. In the pocket. Pollard. A tester for Danila and Raymond Rule. Nobody calls that, so they've knocked it on.
I don't think 7 could know what happened there.
Yeah, not enough communication. Raymond Rule together with Henny Danila.
Well, the kick was probably a fraction short from Pollard. Danila had to make a lot of yardage to get forward to jump for that. He tried to catch it facing forward into the traffic, ball above his eye line. It was always going to be very difficult as we see the change there. Van der Walt being replaced by Davin Rubenheimer.
And the good news here from the sideline.
Davin Rubenheimer's 50th Currie Cup game.
Crouch! Bind! Sit!
Changing straight down on the tight head. We've got Trevor Nyakane together with Frick Kirsten.
Now, Grant Hattick just walked past me. He's got the rugby boots on.
Straight on angles up.
He's okay, but he's not going to take any more part in the game. Getting a bit of a ribbing from Clayton Blommakeys alongside him.
Crouch!
It could be the highest reset scrums we've had since the new sequence of scrum time. Good set piece. Sneeman finally digs it out. Waylon Meyer does a poor pass and
Come back for a knock. From 9.
Sarah Pretorius must have got a hand on it somehow as the ball was spilled in the outside backs. So here comes a little bit of a change. Vian Dupree making his way onto the field. He'll replace Rousseau de Klerk. Scrum has been very messy indeed, and at the same time as the substitution is taking place, Trevor Nyakane is man down once again. He might need to stay on the field after all.
If you know the history, but we just want to maintain angles.
You'll be happy with his outing. He had some good scrums.
There's been particular issues on that, so let's be compliant.
Rousseau de Klerk.
Yeah, he's had a very good game, and he can be happy with his performance. And the good thing about in the front row, if there's a problem in that front row, he can always come back onto the field.
So with that change, I see the Blue Bulls are having a little warm-up session. Werner Creer has been told to warm up. Those two teams will both be warming up at the moment, Western Province and the Sharks. And of course next week the absolutely massive clash between New Zealand and South Africa, 9 o'clock-ish. Will be right here on your World of Champions, followed by Australia and Argentina. Some ITM action tomorrow morning, Northland against Wellington. And of course, as per usual, there is loads and loads of rugby here on your World of Champions. Montpellier versus Toulouse, Stade Francais versus Clermont Auvergne. Full round of the French top 14.
Changes up front. Vian Dupree Played some rugby for Munster last couple of years.
Boys, new guy, your side again.
And they've enjoyed their evening out here at Pretoria. Weather's been great. The spring is in the air, a lot warmer.
It's been a glorious day, hasn't it? Last weekend was absolutely freezing. It was about -1 and 10 was the high, but today spring is absolutely here. Not a big crowd, but certainly a passionate one.
Behind us, Morris.
Both those front rankers went straight down, hinging from Fred Kirsten and the replacement Vian Dupree. And Dupree gets penalised. An opportunity now for the Blue Bulls to regain the lead. Have a look at this, boom, both of them. And I must say as well, with the laws, and they always say that the tight head will never hit down, but every tight head does. It's the only way you're going to protect yourself.
And I just looking at that, and it was the new man on the field, Vian Dupree, who lost his bind there. When it goes down like that with your arms above your head, trying to hold on to something, it is so difficult.
Pollard to extend the lead. The strike is good. Flags go up. And 6 points to 5. The first point in the second half for the Blue Bulls. Marianne Smith has kicked deep. The chase has been good. But the Blue Bulls have managed to exit from their 22. The chase just not the greatest from Free State. No pressure on the Blue Bulls whatsoever. Now Pollard finds touch, but quickly taken. And a great pass, Bourne Prinsloo. Henny Danila in support. Danila finds an opening. Good numbers of the breakdown by Free State Cheetahs. Watts. Rian Smith. Cyril Pretorius. Raymond Rule, someone needs to straighten. Pretorius. Mahoje gets man and ball. Driven back, 2-1 in defense.
It's really good work by John Ross.
And Watts has kicked it away. Sampi Maastricht runs it back for the Blue Bulls. Maastricht, determination gets him through. Clearance from Van der Merwe, what a pickup, Engelbrecht. Good of it. Diacha getting involved. Pollard. Fente out wide now to Waylon Murray.
The hand white.
Rod Sneeman. Not too many options being offered at the back by the Blue Bulls. Pollard had to kick it away. But the chase is good. Bringing the Blue Bulls back into contention.
Turnover.
The turnover is good. Frick Kirsten. Options left and right. Fenter swings it on. Marcel van der Merwe. Marcel van der Merwe into the 22. Good presentation on the ball. Sneeman. Bonami. Henkel Liebenberg slowing him down. Pollard. Vian Liebenberg. Sneeman. Numbers on the outside. Dugana gets man and ball. Toad.
Offside. Offside is the call from Stuart Berry.
13. Just poor execution. Man without the ball.
Well, it's offside. In fact, it's not offside. He's going back to an attempted steal from Jan Saudi at the breakdown. Poor execution was the call from Stuart Berry.
This game is there for the taking, Joe. Just feels it needs somebody to put their hands up and says, I'm going to take this game. The Blue Bulls have had some good touches. That's myself van der Merwe. Ball in one hand, the prop forward. He'll talk about this for days to come.
It is absolutely superb from myself van der Merwe. Running like a three-quarter.
And a good tackle too from Teboho Mahaje. You just mentioned it, Owen, this game's there for the grabs. You'd expect the Cheetahs to be the ones who step up and grab it. Real super rugby experience in their squad. It's a team that have been together for a number of months now. It's a very young Blue Bulls team trying to find their feet in the Absa Currie Cup, trying to find their own unique way of playing the game. And they're the ones at the moment who really grabbed it by the horns.
Oh, it hits the upright. Oh, bounces in, flags did go up eventually. So it's 9 points to 5.
Yeah, small from
Well,
her.
it took a while for those flags to go up. Here's a strike. Yeah, good call. Came off the left pole. Street wins it back for the Blue Bulls.
Just looking a little bit more desirous at the moment, the Bulls.
It's at the stages after the 50 minutes that they lose their way, where they conceded plenty. One side looked like it was miles offside. Rian Smith. Big test at the back for Jürgen Visser, but one reach that far, not a great kick, but they've knocked it on, and it's going to be a penalty.
All within the 10. Not retreating out.
None of those players retreated from the Free State Cheetahs.
Such a game of momentum, this, and right now the momentum firmly on the side of the men in blue. They've started the second half very well. This will be their third shot at goal, and in such a close game, these 3 or 4 minutes, these 3 penalties could be the difference between winning and losing. The up and under from Rian Smith. None of those forwards retreated outside the 10-meter circle. They moved forward immediately, and as a result, all offside. They needed to get right out the 10 before they could come back in. Pollard's last ball, 3 from 3, but one of those little green curly thingamabobs should be hitting the upright and only just sneaking in.
As they say. Looking to maintain his 100% kicking record for the afternoon. Strike is good from Pollard, but the flags will stay down.
He tried to stay smooth and fluent there, didn't he? Just came a little off it and pushed it out to the right.
They really need to concentrate now, this young Blue Bull side, and for the Free State Cheetahs, you're looking for the experienced players to really stand up and grab this game by the scruff of the neck. Sneeman. Not a great pass to Fenter. Gone forward. But Francois Fenter's been good.
He has been good. Back from injury, he's made a big difference. He's been direct, strong, physical. He's a powerfully built young man. He's carried it up with great gusto and great verve, and he's got his team on the front foot. That's what the world looks like. At present, bear in mind that Western Province will play the Sharks a little bit later this evening.
Don't step back, come in.
And this game will, Cheetahs, they'd be hoping to win this game and jump to the top. Blue Bulls, if they were to win it, the score were to remain as is, they'll jump above Rugby off the bottom, which I'm sure delight the home fans.
Yes.
Good scrum by Free State, Cyril Pretorius. Civil will Elgar once, Pretorius in the game once again. Eberson. Francois Fenter made a good stop together with Ndungani. Lapis Laviskachny. Paul Willemse hanging on. Now it's a ruck.
No hands! On it, slowing the ball down.
Pretorius to Hercule Liebenberg with Trevor Nyakani in support. Going through their phases here, the Free State Cheetahs. Eberson, Sadi out to Raymond Rule. No space whatsoever to work on.
Was advantage being played. The Cheetahs try to make use of that last 3 or 4 meters of the trams. I think Nakadrotsky will be saying, let's maybe go wide a little bit earlier. They seem to make all the yardage when they go wide early.
But that also shouldn't happen at this level where you've got no space to run with. The switch is going to come a lot earlier. You know you're not going to finish.
Fine, get away from the touchline, but I think if you've got a penalty advantage, you maybe throw that little 50-50 or take the little chance down the tram, hoping that you get away with it.
Jacques Engelbrecht, the man that had been penalised, came and tried to play that ball once the ruck had already been formed. I've got Ulrich Bayers and big Jacques Duplessis standing right in front of me, about to come onto the field for the Bulls.
Crucial kick here for Rian Smith. Unsuccessful with the conversion kick earlier on in the first half. to make it a 1-point game. Riyad Smith strike. Oh. He's going to pull it. And 9 points to 5. The score remains here in Pretoria.
Pressure getting to the kickers at the moment, that's for sure.
13.
Well, those substitutions are coming on now. Waylon Murray will depart, as will Jacques Engelbrecht. He'll be replaced by Ulrich Bayers and Jacques du Plessis.
Well, interesting call and a tough one to let Jacques Engelbrecht go off. But he was strong. He provided the presence they needed up front to be competitive. But a youngster gets an opportunity. Jacques du Plessis. Turnover.
On his feet. Holding. Feet in the ruck.
That's
Björn
Björn.
Liebenberg.
It is
Yeah,
Björn
brilliant.
Liebenberg, yep.
Falls.
Sean Prinsley carried it up. Björn Liebenberg is opposite number, got hands on. Missed a similar kick to that a second ago, or so ago. Real good technique. That is superb technique from Liebenberg. Showed a bit of daylight, got his hands on the ball, pulled hard, dragged, got cleared out, but took man and ball with him. And as a result, never let go of the ball and won the penalty.
Very interesting as well. Jürgen first over the penalty was awarded, made his way slowly towards the ball. He got the nod from the young Henry Pollard, said, I'm okay, I'll take another kick at post. Same concentration, the strike is always good.
Stand.
Distance, direction, flags go up, it's all good. 12 points to 5, home side in the lead. Put on 9 points in the second half. The Blue Bulls and the Free State, nothing on the board as yet.
Oh, a little nod on the head for Victor Medfield. A much better strike from Andre Pollard.
Well, Free State Cheetahs go deep. They need to chase the kick. And deep they do go. Raymond Rule chasing hard. Akon and Dungane. Now Jacques du Plessis, first touch.
Hold.
Runs Neyman to 100 Pollard. Easy as that. Into touch by the Blue Bulls. Still a long way to go. And 23 more minutes left in the game. The win here for the Blue Bulls will put them in a favourable position in terms of the start of the second round.
It certainly keeps their hopes alive, doesn't it? They've had a pretty average start to the season, but it is a chance and it will keep them up there in the game.
Now Cyril Pretorius, all off the top, looking to use the width of the field. Danella straightens, cleaning out is good. Watts to Everson, to Trevor Nyakani in the centres, wiggling his way. Now Cyril Pretorius, Watts show and go. Good track it down from David Bullbrink. Free State Cheetahs need to find ways to get behind the Cheetah defence. Vian Duprier, one of the more experienced players on the park. Yakani, the switch to Robin Harman's a good one. Just soft hands from Trevor Yakani. Mohoja joins in. Better player from Free State Cheetahs. Numbers on the outside. Sadi holds it in. Sensible thing to do. Still got possession. Ludwig Diaga.
Ball's available. Ball is available.
Slow ball for South Pretoria. Raymond Rule puts his head down. Pretorius. Vian Duprier. Jacques du Plessis still on the ground. As he got up from that tackle. Mohaja. And Bonami made a good stop. Cyril Pretorius. Out wide. Everson.
Hold.
Same side. And goes back. Sadi. Can he provide the magic? The brutal force comes from Labis Gafti. And it's turned over. Dungane hacks it upfield. Nobody at home. It's a foot race. Riyad Smith. Good basics. Dungane made good tackle. Brilliant regrouping by the Free State Cheetahs. Will be concerned with driven back a good 20 meters. Robert Everson just hasn't had too many gaps, which is used to. Curtis, a very solid defense by the Blue Bulls. Team only missed 9 tackles out of the 89 and off by the Blue Bulls.
Release Blue!
The width of the field, that's what they're searching for. They need more than that. Sadi swings it on to Raymond Rule. Jürgen Fesser made a great tackle. It's coast to coast stuff here from the Blue Bulls. Trevor Nyagani will need support. A 3-on-1, he gets driven back. Yeah.
Wow.
No attempt to stand.
What a passage. What a passage of play.
That is huge for the Blue Bulls on defence.
No attempt to stand.
I'm sitting alongside Grant Hutting, who's come to join me. He went off for an injury. First of all, welcome, Grant, and how are you feeling?
A little bit of a headache, I must say, but you know, want to carry on, but unfortunately you got to listen to the doctors, eh?
Now, that defence, what does that defence mean for your team? I mean, you were under immense pressure from a Cheetahs side that showed great continuity, but you held your line on defence.
Yeah, no, I must say the boys worked hard this week on the defence, and it's just so good to see that it's paying off in the game now. You know, to have a penalty, you know, maybe set up a maul now close to their 22. Good that the game plan's working.
It shows a lot about the character of the team defence.
Yeah, no, it's good that the youngsters have put their hands up on the big defence, and it's just great to see.
Grant, if I can ask you from up here, when you chat about the game plan, what is the game plan? And we know it's physical, we know it's a big 12 carrying it up, but where does it go from there?
Hold down.
Now, Grant just didn't get that, you'll get that, you know.
Now, Fenter, good drive, upfield from the inside centre. Runs Neyman, Bonami folding around. Very powerful run from the hooker. Now Sneeman, so an opening. Will Snipering ran from Istramov. In the lead, 12 points to 5 to Blue Bulls.
Time for the Cheetahs to show how they can do on defence.
Ron Sneeman, Henry Pollard, looking for creativity, the Blue Bulls. Ulrich Bears. Sneeman. Jonah Ross.
Feet white.
Once again, it's predictable but effective at the moment. Pollard, show and go. Mahaja made a telling tackle. Same side they got to go. We got the numbers, they got the space. Bonami. Surely they got to go on the outside, but no. They back themselves. Paul Willemse.
Oh, it's awfully close, isn't it?
2 meters tall.
Stuart Berry was on the spot. He's got knock on immediately. He's going to have a little check upstairs.
Stuart, I can hear you.
The line belongs to Paul Willemse here. He's got a bump in the mouth or the nose there as well.
See, I tell you, we've got a reaction from this man's lock partner sitting next to me. Nearly jumped off the chair.
Yeah, no, Paulie's been 1-to-1 this season. It's good to see that he's got pretty close.
This is fantastic control by the big guy. He's got that ball like a cherry and he places it on the cake. Has he got it on the line?
From that angle, looks good.
It does look good.
2 meters tall. He had the reach, had the stretch. As Joel said rightly so, the line belongs to the ball carrier, which is Paul Willemse.
It's just amazing awareness of where his body was and where he needed to get that ball. Great athleticism shown by the big guy weighing in at 127 kgs. He's showing the finesse. What do you think, Grant? Is that a try? I know it might be a bit biased, but what do you think?
Listen, it is touch and go, but if I was a team, I'd probably go with it.
I wouldn't expect less from you, Grant.
Well, it's always a telling sign when the team go back to the halfway line. The Blue Bulls have made their way back. The Cheetahs are under the poles.
Really force will make the final decision if it's a try or not.
If it touches the line, it's a try. I think there's a bit of ball touching the line. I think there's a bit of ball touching some white grass, and that will be a try.
There's these 5 players on the outside could have scored the try for the Blue Bulls. And they opted to keep it close. Making sure everybody who's involved in the game gets a bit of action.
Stuart, I've got a decision.
Yeah, Billy, what is your decision?
You may award the try.
Thank you.
A try will stand, and first try for the Blue Bulls of the evening, courtesy of the lock forward Paul Willemse.
Paul Willemse showed great awareness to know where the line was. He's made it by a centimetre or two. Try it is, but it has been a real resolute 15 minutes or so by the men in blue. They've come back, they've fought hard, they've looked after the ball, they've cut out the errors they were making earlier, created opportunity, and finally, 63 minutes in, they've managed to capitalise on one of those opportunities.
Now looking to add on the extra 2 points. Andre Pollard. Pretty close. A terrific angle to work with, but looking to curl it and sail straight through the upright. 19 points to 5. Home side on the lead.
Gee, what a performance in the second half. They turned 5 points to 3 at halftime down to the Blue Bulls. Very much better. They're taking the opportunities in the second half. And Grant, what does it mean for this performance? How important is the win for your team today?
No, listen, it's special. The whole week we've been working on. When we're in there 22, we must get points, and it's good, just great to see that it's paying off. We're just in a great exit now.
Thank you, Grant. Thank you very much for your time here, and we hope you recover from your injury.
Thank you, appreciate
Once
it.
again, back to Pollard with the clearance. Another brilliant touch finder. Quickly taken. Dawn Prince lets it bounce. Second attempt, he gathers it. Saudi at scrum off to Elgar Watts. Now Labashkafni. Bonami brought him down. Pretorius. Watts. Saudi swings it on out wide. It's Dawn Prince on the angle. Rian Smith. Bit of energy from the right winger. Once again, searching for the width of the field, looking for the gaps on the outside. But you need some X factor to go with that. Once again, Blue Bulls playing through the contact point. They could turn this over. Yes, they have.
Great counter-rucking. Great counter-rucking. It really is a Blue Bulls team that are focused on the little things, the little victories. Werner Creer, the man who's getting the high fives from his teammates there. The counter-ruck was good. The tackle was good on Hercule Liebenberg. That was the start of it. In fact, on Raymond Rule. And look at the counter-rucking there from the men in blue. Sorrel Pretorius eventually forced to put his hands in the ruck to try and keep the ball. Paul Willemse back involved again.
That's a bit of an unfair competition. Sorrel Pretorius against the huge Paul Willemse. As we see, Peter Lindeke is going to come on and replace Rian Smith. He got 14.
Piet Lindeke, one of the local lads from Grey College in Bloem, played some varsity cup for University of Pretoria Tuks, so he knows a few of these Blue Bulls players very well. Jan Liebenberg. Blue Bulls searching for the penalty. Sneeman. Francois Venter gets man and ball. Good defense from Robert Eberson. Sneeman. Jonah Ross spins out of the tackle. Sneeman, Pollard, Bayers showing good strength, busting through the tackle. Now Sneeman, flat ball to Jacques Duplessis. They did quick ball from here, the Blue Bulls, and they get numbers on the outside of plenty. Short ball to Francois Venter, good stop by Danila. Still numbers on the outside. They kept it close. Now Free State's defense has realigned, are making good stops. Sneeman, there's the pot, Willemse leading it.
Last feet, Pilla.
Bonami. Free State need to man up on defense, need turnover ball. But Willemse, the try scorer, charges on. He's big, he's strong. Good support from Kirsten. This time around, he's knocked it on.
Leave it blue.
Well, he's placed it short, hasn't he? I'm not sure he lost it forward. Stuart Berry thinks he's lost it forward. He certainly went for the second little turn and stretch. came up a fraction short.
They've got to be much happier with the performance of their team, Pino. What about the skills of Paul Willemse? Almost like a water polo player, carrying the ball in the water. He just swings his arm around, reached out to try and score. He was a little short. But again, the awareness of in contact on the ground, knowing he can place the ball in any direction. He was short, but it was a great attempt.
Well, it's not only his stretch ability and his try scoring ability, he's doing some real hard work in the tight loose. He was responsible, along with Werner Creer, for the counter-rucking and the steal and the turnover, which has allowed the Bulls to be in this attacking position. He's a man who kicked a few balls away early on. I think someone sent him out a message and said, stop kicking the ball away, because since then, he's let it go, and all of a sudden the Blue Bulls have looked very good.
Absolutely. But at times you feel you can let it go a lot quicker. Some exciting youngsters in the back front of Fente. Bayers has come on as well. Cyril Pretorius, experience coming through from the Free State Cheetahs. Piet Lindeke back inside of Cyril Pretorius. Buys his time, waiting for support. Cleverly done by the scrum half. Lindeke. Watts. Once again, coast to coast they'll go. Someone must straighten. Robert Everson, the goose step. Can't get past Ulrich Bayers. Slower ball for the Free State Cheetahs. Diaga. Now it's all happening behind the gain line.
He's missed it.
Nyakani. Watts taking a direct route. Gets reward for it. Elgar Watts keeps going. Elgar Watts. Has he got the legs from the corner? Fisser tracks him down. Elgar Watts. What a try.
Well, every now and then we see some moments of absolute brilliance. This is one of them. Elgar Watts has just produced an absolute moment of magic. Clear line break, through he went, he stood up Jürgen Fisser, got inside outside of Ndungani, it looked like. Look at this, the step and go, John O'Ross couldn't get them. Right round Jürgen Fisser, in fact it was Sampi Maastricht who was trying to come back and help. He had the pace, the gas and the momentum to get over. It is a brilliant individual try.
Definitely one will go down as a try of the year in the FC Currie Cup, definitely in the top 5. This from Elgar Watts. Brilliant stuff.
Talk about game-changing moments. A couple of minutes ago, it was Paul Willemse who was involved in one of the big moments of this game. Elgar Watts, as he just opened it up again. 10 minutes to go. Could be a 7-point game. What were the odds of another draw? The Blue Bulls, of course, started their campaign with a draw down at Newlands.
Yeah, this season anything is possible. Watts, can he add the extra 2? Would it couldn't back in? Nah. 19 points to 10. 10 more minutes left in the game. Blue Bulls in the lead.
Wow, what a moment of absolute brilliance. And this, you're watching right now, why it is such a fantastic thing to support the Free State Cheetahs. They have players, they have a team that have the ability to produce moments of pure brilliance. This is superb by Elgar Watts, and I tell you, it started all the way back on the try line with that little snipe by Cyril Pretorius.
Running from deep, Prinsloo.
What is inside?
Inside the 22. Kevin Leitchers, the new scrum half for the Free State Cheetahs. Danila, Robert Everson. Little switch with Piet Lindeke. Needs to get that into ground, Free State Cheetahs. Now it's a ruck. Watts taken back. Will dab over the top, sits up for Kevin Leitchers, who couldn't hang on. Willemse to Mbonami.
No resistance.
Sneeman. Sampi Maastricht gets man and ball. Once again, the Blue Bulls protecting the breakdown point a lot better this week.
Hold.
Pollard in the pocket, the drop goal attempt. It's looking good. No, too short.
There's your mark. Your mark's on the line.
Raymond Rule tipped him and goes. Little goose step. Looking for some magic. Raymond Rule, can he provide it for the visitors?
On the last feet.
Kevin Leitchers for the left-hand side. Oh, it's nobody taking ownership once again from Free State Cheetahs. Leitchers, Watts to Everson. Looking to straighten. Quick ball. Leitchers to Danila. No, brings it back inside. Vian Dupré.
Second one's a knock.
Lost forward this time round.
changes coming from the bench. Vandisi Marku, Rudy Page coming on for the Bulls. As well as Etienne Reineke to replace Herku Liebenberg for the Free State Cheetahs.
Two. Bandis. So really close on the gap.
Much better performance from the young hooker, Bongeni Bonami.
Yeah, he's had a good game, hasn't he? Lineouts have been steady. No lineouts lost for the Blue Bulls this evening. And his play in general, open play, has been very good indeed.
Rudy Page coming off the bench. Not enough time to really make an impression. That man there, former Lions player Etienne Reineke, playing his 35th Currie Cup game.
Fresh legs and fresh approach required at the moment for the Cheetahs. They trail by 9, they need to score twice.
Thank you. Now don't move back.
It's a big ask against the Blue Bulls team that have looked and played with a lot of urgency in the second half. Not just urgency, they've been a lot more accurate. They've still made the odd mistake, still given away the odd penalty and turned over the odd ball, but the urgency has ensured that there's been a little bit more of a clinical approach. And as a result of that special moment by
Gentlemen, we've had really good scrums the last 3 or 4 scrums. We've got 2 new
well ahead on the
and you
scoreboard
guys both
at
want a
the
gap.
moment.
I'm not going to give you a gap. So until you get it right, we're not going to carry on scrumming.
I'll tell you one thing that must be frustrating Naka Drotsky. He just wants this game to get going. The seconds are counting down, less than 6 minutes to play. At the moment, the Bulls with possession. How will this young Blue Bulls handle the pressure in these last few minutes? Can they close the game out?
Bind! Sit!
A great contest of scrum time from the first minute.
Early. Yes, he's on the mark.
Early shove. Rudy Page taps and goes. Gained valuable 10 meters. Need to clear the ball from the base a lot quicker, the Blue Bulls. Paul Willemse again getting involved. Page. Pollard switch with Francois Venter. Tawa Mohaja makes a good stop. Cheetahs defense is lined up. Marku, first real touch. It's a satisfactory one. Page, same side they'll go. Good work from Baines. Ulrich Baines once again. Strong on his feet. Page. Marku. Same side they'll go. The space is on the outside. The show and go front of Venter. What a telling tackle. Double for Mohaja and Trevor Nyakani. Page needs to let it go.
Hold now. Pull a hold.
Brilliant defense by the Free State Cheetahs.
Last feet, pull up.
The space is on the outside, but the Blue Bulls will keep it close. Frick first, Kirsten has a go. 3 meters short. Page clears from the base. Duplessis hurdles one. Running down the clock as well. The Blue Bulls, Van La Clear. Page to Paul Willemse.
Hold.
Rudy Page. Their ball to Ulrich Baines.
Release.
Good cleaning out. Need more creativity, the Blue Bulls.
Start of the tackle. Straight from the back.
They've got the players, they've got the strike riders.
Clear the two from the back. We're not bleeding, so let's.
Well, 9-point lead. They want to stay up country here,
Here's your mark.
the Blue Bulls.
Let's go.
There it is, a kick for touch. Make sure they keep the Free State Cheetahs deep in their own half. And this will deny the Free State Cheetahs a bonus point if it ends like this. 19 points to 10.
And I love the way the Blue Bulls are playing this. They are attacking, they're trying to score. They're not just merely defending that lead.
Okay, we're going to have a concussion test on 8. Am I right? Concussion test.
Vinny Duplessis coming onto the field for the Free State Cheetahs.
Concussion test 8.
It's another satisfactory day for Algawats, but with that experience they've got, it'll be rather disappointing to be trailing by 9 points. The Free State Cheetahs.
Let's just hold on.
But hats off to this young Blue Bulls side who's really bounced back in round 5 of the AFSA Currie Cup.
Been a couple of outstanding performances on this Blue Bulls team. Francois Venter has made a huge difference in the midfield. Carried it up strongly. Been influential in getting them a little bit of go forward, but really it's been the engine room that have had to win this game. Strong in the scrum in the line out, and Paul Willemse has just been sublime.
Looking for Their second try of the afternoon, the Blue Bulls. Björn Liebenberg gets it. The holy grail of Blue Bulls rugby comes through. They set up the driving ball to the back. Great body possession. All smiles in the coaching box.
Well, the words were hardly out of my mouth. It's been the engine room of this Blue Bulls team in the second half that have kick-started their resurgence. The tight five have been superb. It's allowed the loose forwards to be back in the game. It's allowed this man, Björn Liebenberg, to control the ball at the back of the maul, to control it very well indeed. The strong leg drive came. Complete tight five, loose forwards, team effort in terms of unity and driving it together with collective effort, and Liebenberg has rounded it off, but it is a forwards try. And Victor Matfield, as one of the coaches and one of the second rows, will be very happy.
Yeah, I love that shot in the coach's box. Vessel Roux, former Springbok front row forward. Victor Matfield, former lock. Both of them, big smiles, very happy with that aspect of their game.
From the 5-meter line, away from the touch line. Pollard, can he curl it in? It's looking good. He does finally. Once again, just been a delayed reaction from the assistant referees at confirming the 2 points, but he'll take them nonetheless. Got a great kick from the 19-year-old. 26 points to 10.
Oh, this is the fantastic polish that the Blue Bulls are adding to their performance tonight. That'll make them very, very happy to score that way.
Kevin Laters won it back for Free State Cheetahs. Jan Sadi. Roman Heimer just gets driven back. Du Plessis got it out to Sadi, who's kicked it away. Lots of work for Jurgen Visser though. Visser breaks away. Opening at the back, and a kick and chase for Jurgen Visser, hoping for a favourable bounce. Ball doesn't stay in field. And Hercule Liebenberg looks very disappointing. Disappointed considering last weekend Free State an outstanding game against Griquas. And this week just outclassed, outplayed by this young Blue Bulls team. Visser wanted the ball to stay in field. It's been a good day in the office for the Blue Bulls. Absorbed a lot of pressure in that first 40 minutes. It's only in the second half they really unleashed their potential. Free State Cheetahs very disappointed with their efforts. Kevin Laters. Test up and under for Clayton Blommetjies. Up in the air, wins it back, Blommetjies. Page. Big defense being offered by Labislava Skafni. Hooter is gone. Blue Bulls looking to kick this out. It's a tackle ball. And that should be the end of the game here at Loftus Versfeld. Well, there's still time on the referee's clock, so we'll play on. Tackle ball, and Free State Cheetahs have got the feed.
Right, we've got our gap, don't step from that now, because
people in the stands expecting the hooter to go at any time soon.
Far away, guys. Ear to ear, you're 30 centimeters off. I understand you're on the mark. Come forward now. Right, gentlemen, can you see the gap between your boots?
Yeah.
It must not change now. Do you understand? Thank you.
With the changes in the front row that normally happens, this guy's really trying to settle in, make the most of the time given on the park.
Bind! Sit! Steady!
And a steady scrum, so free kick.
Blue, early and in.
Tap from the back. Lotus. It's Sadi. Good defense from Jacques Engelbrecht. Labislava Skafni with together double from Mohajer. Lotus. Ludovic De Jager. Lotus. 4 and 4 on the outside. Who's got the magic? Etienne Reneker has his head down. Clayton Blommetjies stopped him. Bron Prinsloo. Well, currently at this moment, Free State Cheetahs playing for pride. points difference could make a difference later on in the game. And with that infringement, it is the end of the game here at Loftus Versfeld. An outstanding performance from its young Blue Bull side, who struggled for the previous 4 rounds of the tournament. And really outstanding to absorb the pressure early on from Free State Cheetahs. And finally, they really pulled it off. As we confirm the full-time score, with no bonus point, but enough for the Vodacom Blue Bulls. They're victorious at home, 26 points to 10.